weird because I've been waking up at like 7 a.m. the whole quarantine.
Yeah.
And now I'm waking up at like 11, and it's really weird. And I've been in quarantine with my two best friends that are walking away. Bye. Love you.
Hello, friends.
See you when you get back. And then my other best friend, Fran, she's going to kill me for showing her. And then, so that's why I only do 1 second, because she'll be like, no. So, she'll be, basically, yeah, we're just here, and they're going to the drive-through Starbucks to get our morning routine, which
okay, what is your Starbucks order?
Well, okay, my Starbucks order is a Trenta ice water. I don't drink coffee.
Okay.
But the boys, Brian and Amari.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm the third boyfriend in that relationship, and they drive down the hill to Starbucks every morning, and they get the turkey bacon sandwiches.
Ooh.
We get those for breakfast not every morning. We're pretty damn close. Pretty so often, but you guys go get your coffee every morning, I think, and then you get a matcha, but I just get a Trenta ice water.
See, I'm not much of a coffee drinker either, so I always get like their passion tea lemonades.
I used to get that all the time. I remember that. The passion tea.
Yeah. Oh, so good with a pump of raspberry. Just put it in there, sweeten it up a little bit.
Little lemonade.
Ooh. Yeah, exactly. So, well, thanks so much for joining us today. I'm so excited.
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry about yesterday, man. My internet. Okay, so you can understand kind of. I live up here.
Yeah.
So whenever my internet, where'd I go? Whenever my internet goes out, I don't have service. So it's like, you're screwed.
I can relate. I literally live like 2 hours south of Canada. Like I'm out in the boonies.
Yeah.
I'm out in the sticks. So I
rely on the internet Wi-Fi. Like I didn't know you can do Wi-Fi calling now. So.
Oh.
Yeah, like
no, that was a thing either.
Yeah, my friend told me that like if you have no service but you have Wi-Fi, you can still make a phone call. So like, yeah, I used to be scared because I lived on this hill, and like the internet would go out, and then if the internet went out, I'd have no service, or I'd only have internet, and then I'd have no service, and I'd always be like, what if I need to call 911? But my friend told me that if you have Wi-Fi now on the new iPhones, that you can like Wi-Fi call or something. But like, yeah, I don't know. I think it like helps or some shit. But like, whatever. But yeah, yesterday I couldn't get TV to work because I don't have cable.
No.
I only do streaming off my TV.
Wait, so then what did you do with your day? Like,
Amari, what did we
during
do?
my quarantine, I'm like, that's all I'm doing.
We laid in my bed where usually we spend most of the time on the couch and watch TV. What did we do yesterday with nothing?
I did Photoshop.
With nothing. Oh yeah, he's a photographer. He sat on Photoshop. I don't know. I think I did absolutely nothing. I must have just stared at the wall or some shit.
But we had our phone service kind of working.
Yeah, so I noticed if I had when I laid on my bed and like curled in a certain direction, I got 1 bar.
Oh, there you go.
And like could kind of look at my phone and like send text messages to people, when you like have to send it in green.
Oh,
so I was able to do that. But yeah, no, nothing would load.
Yeah. Well, hey, I want to talk to you about your amazing song July with Leon Bridges. Amazing. It is
Thank you.
So good. So good. I have to ask you this question because my boss is very curious. Who is the famous whistler in that song?
That is my really good friend PJ, who I've actually written most of my EP with. His name is Peter Harding, and I'm so lucky to know him, not only because he is an outstanding, pristine whistler, but because also, if anybody's wondering, My dog, my puppy, jumped on my face this morning. Look,
Oh.
look, my battle scars. These battle scars don't look like they're faded. That's like literally like
Oh
from my
no.
dog this morning. So, my friends were just like, "What the fuck is wrong with your face?" And I was like, "What do you mean besides
Just
the
like move the
normal?
hair.
Besides the usual, what do you mean what's wrong with my face?" And they're like, I think Marshall jumped on you. I'm like, "Oh, okay, great." But yeah, well, I forget what we were talking about. I got sidetracked by these crazy wounds that my
Whistler.
5-pound dog gave me. Oh yeah, BJ, he's incredible. But actually, that whistle was so crazy. It was bridge time. Time to write the bridge of the song, and I'm not really like a bridge person unless I have more to say. You know,
Yeah.
I'm like a 2-minute, 15, 30-second type. You know. They said you both sound like, no, Marshy's not an asshole. He's just so tiny, and whenever he wakes up, he runs and he jumps on my bed, and he's like all over my
Papa gets so excited.
He didn't even mean to. It's fine. But yeah, he hasn't gotten a quarantine trim yet, but he literally did that whistle. We were at this camp in Bali. And of course, I've listened to Bloody Valentine. Sorry, I listen, I read, I talk, and I read.
Yeah, no, you're good. I love it.
That's my guy. That's Colson's new song, guys. Duh. But yeah, I was like, you should just whistle here because I can't.
Oh, I can't whistle either.
Yeah. So that was his one and only pass at the whistle. So like. That bum 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 ba da ba da 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 da.
Yeah,
and that's like not in the song at all. He just started doing it, and I was like, "Keep that."
That's impressive.
And I said, "Add a harmony to it," and then he added a harmony, and I was like, take it out." So we just left that very first whistle of his. Yeah, and I never re-recorded anything from when we recorded in Bali. That's the original guitar from
Wow.
Yeah.
That's honestly so impressive because like you, I literally cannot whistle to save my life. So
no, my dad has tried teaching me since I was young, and it's
yeah. So you originally released July as a single, and then you added Leon Bridges into it. Like, what kind of was your thought process on that? Like, how come you wanted to add Leon to that?
I wanted to hear a male's perspective on the record.
Yeah.
But I also didn't expect like a newly written part of the song. Mm-hmm. And so whenever I got that back from Leon, I was like, fuck, there is more to the story. I just didn't know. Because that was his story to tell, So, for him to say, I keep fighting all the ways. I'm not enough, but I still stay. That's something he was feeling at a point. And so there I got it. I got that male perspective that I wanted and the hurt from that male side. And so not only did I get somebody that I'm a huge fan of on this record, and it felt like a huge accomplishment, but he just made the record enhance because he just, I don't know. It's Leon fucking Bridges. He's incredible. Like what else can you say about the guy? He's just dope.
Yeah. I mean, it's an awesome record. I love it so much. I honestly have it like on repeat. It's so good. So I love it.
Oh, thank you.
You are welcome. Also, like we were talking about quarantine, are you like binge watching any shows? Like what kind of shows are you into?
Oh, are we? Are we? Well, right now we're watching AD Architectural Digest. That's like our favorite thing to watch on.
Ooh.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
My friend Fran just goes YouTube because so right now because we stand Jessica Alba in this house, we're watching her house. And then, yeah, we've just been binge watching that. It started with binge watching, you know, the ABC Family show from a while ago, Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
We binged that. Now we're on to Prison Break, which we started
Ooh, that's
probably about a week ago, which, let me, disclaimer, anyone who needs to get to know me, when we're watching Prison Break, you don't need to explain shit to me. I have rewatched this series at least 5 times, and that's not an exaggeration. This bitch has broken her shoulder like a couple times, few shoulder surgeries. I've had some time to myself, laying down and not being able to move, and Prison Break's been my go-to. So like, I've literally just like, I'm like, you're not gonna guess what happens here, like every 5 seconds. But it's my favorite show ever. I think I have a passion for that show. Like, I have a real passion for it. If somebody was like, what's your passion? What's your hobby? I would
Prison
be
Break.
like, Prison Break. Michael Scofield. Michael Scofield. I just can't. I just can't. I'll stare at the screen and Michael Scofield will come on. And I only call him by his show name, Michael Scofield, because I actually love Wentworth Miller as a actor and everything, and also an artist. He speaks out a lot about mental health,
Yeah.
which is incredible. So I've actually, besides the show, have always like looked up to Wentworth Miller as an activist and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But like, whenever he comes on the screen, I'll literally just go, I'm peeing! Whenever he comes on, I just want to pee my pants because he's just so hot. I'm screaming and peeing!
Oh my gosh. Wait, okay, so you mentioned, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I did want to
I have plenty.
I did want to ask you this. You mentioned about mental health, and I read that you started a fashion line.
Kind of.
Yeah, talk to us about that.
Okay. Not as far as a fashion line, but I did team up with the Crystal campaign.
Okay.
In support of the Jed Foundation. Proceeds went to the Jed Foundation, and it was called the Lonely Collection. And this was whenever my single Lonely came out. I'm bad with timing, but it's whenever it came out. And we made hoodies and sweatshirts. Okay, we made a collection.
Yeah.
And, the sweatpants were my favorite, but basically all the proceeds went to Jed Foundation, and there's a lot of teen suicides right now, and the statistics of it are crazy. And there's always been a topic that physical health is so important, and you're not going to feel right until physical health and blah blah blah. As much as that is so important, your mental health is just as important as your physical health. But also, whenever you get your physical health right, you're going to help your mental health. So the two really do help each other. But it's the fact that mental health is just as important as the physical health that you're getting, because both of them are a factor with each other and going to help each other.
Yeah.
So no, you don't need to go to the gym and kill yourself in the gym every day. Like, I promise you, I'm not doing that. But it's a staying active and it's a staying healthy that's going to work your mind, and it's going to help you. But it's not about going to the gym and being the skinniest one in the room. It's just about keeping your mind healthy and exercising your brain and keeping your brain healthy. Because when I'm sitting around, my brain goes stale, and my brain goes into fight or flight mode, and mostly fighting.
Yeah.
And so, that's it.
Yeah.
That's what the collection was about.
That's
this is Marshall that just clawed my face off, by the way.
Oh,
You're wondering where my battle scars came from.
Oh my gosh. What kind of dog is Marshall?
Marshy's he's a Maltese Shih Tzu that I got off of Craigslist.
Oh.
And he's the best.
That's awesome. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Thank you so much for joining us, and love July. It's awesome. So thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Bye.
Alrighty, guys, that was Noah Cyrus. So awesome to hear from her, kind of talk to her about her latest song, July, with Leon Bridges. So cool. She's awesome. I love that. Huge shout out to Columbia Records for setting this all up. Thank you so much for doing that. VIP members, don't forget your 10,000 point bonus code is NOAH, NOAH. Noah, use that through our VIP program and enter in for those cool contests. Also, don't forget that you can hear Noah's latest single on ZZU, July. Thanks everybody for joining us. Bye guys.